Welcome back to another episode of Raysfire makes bad decisions in video games and then forces you to watch, where today I attempted to win a game of Mario Party without ever moving. And I don't mean in the Luigi does nothing and wins the minigame kind of way. I mean, I played a full game of Mario Party, but I couldn't leave the starting space. Now, this all started about a month ago when I tried something equally cursed, a challenge in Mario Party Jamboree where I could only roll ones. Unless I got the right items, I had just 10 total spaces of movement across the entire game. And even though I did eventually finish that challenge, I left with my brain permanently rewired, in a bad way. I was ready to put this type of challenge to bed entirely until shortly after that video came out, I got this comment.
Do this in Super Mario Party but play as DK and roll a 0 every turn.
At first, the comment didn't make much sense. It mentioned things like Super Mario Party and DK and not moving. And I was like, okay, I know what those things are. I've heard of a DK before, but what do these things have to do with one another? Well, for those unfamiliar, Super Mario Party is kind of the weird cousin in the Mario Party family because it introduced something called character dice blocks. These replace the standard 1 to 10 roll with custom dice for each character, and they can do things like give you coins, take your coins, or just straight up let you roll a 0. Take DK for example, the one mentioned in that comment. His dice has 2 10s, which is great, but then 3 zeros, and a +5 coin space, which is basically a 0 too. So that's 4 out of 6 chances to not move at all. Which means this challenge is actually possible, unfortunately. And because I have a completely normal relationship with the Mario Party franchise, I decided to give it a shot. There was just one problem.
Dude, I don't even have DK unlocked. Wait, how do you even unlock DK? Wait, that might be step 1. I don't even know how to get this guy, dude. Wait.
So not only was I trying a challenge I wasn't sure was even winnable, I was doing it in a game I barely had any experience with. Let's just say things got out of hand very quickly.
So it says I have to complete 3 different courses in River Survival. I don't know what that means. Okay, do I get to... Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, wait, guys, we gotta bring it back. Get the balloon!
Home? Oh, dude, we get to throw a boomerang?
I should have used bonds for this, because I've got the bonds hat on. Wait, do I not have bonds unlocked either? I might not, actually. They take my dong, they take my bonds. What is even left in the world? Wait, guys, I want to go on that one. Yeah, no, Goomba, I want to go to the one on the right. Goomba, we don't want to go to the one on the left. Goomba, no, stop. That was not that bad. I mean, I guess we just do it again. I have to unlock DK. This is my second time doing it. We have to do it 3 times for DK. No, that's a rock, you idiots. Oh, crap, we need the balloon. Get the balloon. No, stay on course. Okay, thank you. Hey, you can't call me washed, alright? I'm a Gold 4 League of Legends mid laner, okay? You can't call someone who's owning washed. Hit the balloon! Oh my god, you're throwing! Dude, we might be cooked. Unless there's a balloon in here. Goomba, why did you do that? What the- monster attack? I don't have time for- I don't care about a monster, get- Dude, it's so over. This is like plus 15 minutes, dude. We will be able to do at least 1 board tonight, though, okay? This is bonus content. This is a Twitch exclusive. This is the type of thing that the tubers want to- they want to see. Okay, very nice. Now I need to change directions. Okay, skip the balloons. We go balloonless here. I'm feeling like a balloonless freak right now. Let's keep the balloons away. We don't need those. Crap. I'm looking at my spam emails right now while I'm trying to finish this up. This one says, exciting collaboration. Test brand names car starter and air pump for your audience. Is that an exciting collaboration? Is that what my audience wants? You guys want me to do a car starter and air pump collab?
I have our itinerary ready for when you visit Mexico. First day, we're having a barbecue with the boys.
Okay.
No shirts, short shorts and just having a cold one with bangers and beers.
Okay.
Second day, the beach. We're going to sunbathe and put lotion on each other's backs and nipples under the nice sun.
Okay,
Maybe
I don't know.
swim.
I don't think we need to
don't know.
specify where the
Some of
lotion
that.
was going.
Last-
Look, that sounds great, but look, there's a bit of a problem here, okay? I don't have a passport. So, it's not gonna work out. Go! Guys, now we can do the challenge. It's only an hour and 45 minutes into the stream. Okay, where does he appear at? Where? Oh, he's right here.
Okay, so now that I can finally do my first attempt, there's one other thing I forgot to mention. Just like my low roll challenge in Jamboree, I'm allowing myself to go first, even if it means I have to reset the initial rolls a few times.
Boom! Okay, well, if I was doing the roll of 1 challenge, this would be a good opener. Wait, can I just hit start over? Wait, this is already better, dude. There's just a built-in reset button.
This makes it easier to reset on any turn I don't get a 0, and honestly, since I'm not moving, it's not like that'll help much anyways.
Crap. Nah, he has to use the peasant dice block for this part. He doesn't get the cool DK dice. That doesn't come until the game starts. No, I'm not trying to roll a 0 right now. I'm trying to just go first right now. That should be enough, right? Okay. Good. Roll number 1. 0! Alright, we have made no progress. I do think I need to win minigames, though, because that's like one of the only things I have agency in. Wait, Boo got 34 points? Are you kidding me? I don't expect to win this first try, partially because this is insane, but also I don't know the minigames very well, so I'll probably be John Blunderson. I think that the way this is going to have to work is through other characters using items or board events. But if I can even get on the board and get like a mushroom or something, then that will allow me to move. Because I can do a 0 plus whatever the movement of a mushroom would be. I think it's +3 in this game. Oh, another 0. So far, though, I'm in 2nd place, and I have not moved yet. This is kind of interesting, because we're on turn 5 of 10 already, and no one has a star. And I also have not had to reset yet, either. But I've got a bad feeling about this turn. I knew it, dude. No! Wait, can I go out? I might have... Oh, I beefed it. Okay, never mind. I'm just trolling at this point. 0. It's fine. We're back. My bad, guys. My bad. I didn't mean to troll. Why does it have who I am over my head? Like, oh, I'm DK? DK's DK. Thanks for the reminder. If this is how the game ends, I could just win from a bonus star. I mean, look, it's gonna be YouTube content either way, but if I get it first try, I mean, I would be shocked. Whoa, dude, are you kidding me? What? What? Mods, ban this guy. Dude, you're gonna steal a star. You're gonna ruin everything. This Boo is ruining my life right now. I was wondering if this board would be good, but it looks like I don't move. I don't get any board movement. Which is ironic that I'm saying that, because I'm rolling a 0 every time, but, like, look, you know what I mean. What does this have for us? Give 1 star to the last- is that me? Am I in last? No, it's Bonds, dude. Dang it, man. Am I in last now? I'm still not in last. I'm still in 3rd. 3rd is worse than last. Because if you're in 3rd, you're the first non-last place guy.
Now, I don't know if you've noticed, but these first few attempts, if you can even call them that, were disasters. But before I threw in the towel and called this challenge a lost cause, I wanted to know if there was anything I could do to give myself a bit more of a fighting chance.
It might low-key be impossible.
Is what someone who is dumb and doesn't know about Super Mario Party would say. Now I know what you're thinking. You already can't move, and there's literally only 4 boards in the game, so how could you possibly develop a strat? Don't worry, that's what I thought too, until I realized that the tech that could give me an advantage was right under my nose the whole time, and I was already using it to attempt this challenge in the first place. Character dice blocks. Here's the deal. Unlike every other Mario Party game where characters are essentially just preference, there's a legitimate tier list for Super Mario Party because of how unbalanced some of the character-specific dice blocks are, which just maybe I could use to my advantage. So I got to work. With the help of someone in my Twitch chat, we imported every single character's dice block values into a spreadsheet, totaled up their movement options, averaged them out in terms of expected movement per roll, and then used that to craft the worst team of CPUs. This left me with Hammer Bro and Rosalina, both of which who had average movement of under 3 spaces per roll, and Goomba, who had expected movement of exactly 3 spaces per roll. By having them as my CPUs, it wouldn't be perfect, but it would likely reduce overall movement compared to everyone else in the roster, making it more difficult for them to get stars during the game, and by extension, increasing my chances of success. Combining this with the knowledge that the only two viable boards for this challenge would likely be Womp's Domino Ruins and Mega Fruit Paradise, since the other two made it too easy for the CPU to get quick stars, we were set. And while we're here, I guess I should tell you the rest of the game plan. Since I can't move, there's really only two ways I can even get stars. The obvious one is bonus stars at the end of the game, where I can win the rich, minigame, and slowpoke bonuses by default, but also through the homestretch bonus.
Okay, give me a good item.
During a 10-turn game of Super Mario Party, when there's only 3 turns left, you go into the standard homestretch bonus, where they'll grant an item to one player to make the game a little bit more chaotic.
That is useless! I can't use the pipe. I mean, maybe we can do something with it. Let's see. So I'm gonna use the golden pipe. We're gonna try to use it to farm lucky spaces. Okay, so we get 5 plus whatever's on the lucky, right? Ah, this is interesting. If I get a dash mushroom, I can get the star, I think. There's a 2 in 5 chance I get a dash mushroom. No!
If I got the perfect storm of items, bonus stars, and CPU movement, maybe this thing might just barely be possible.
We need to get a good star spawn by Toadette. Ideally not in that upper middle section. And she needs to not be right in front of the boulder. That's very bad. Which is what this is. This is actually probably the worst spawn. So thank you, Toadette, for ruining my life. I want to be as high as possible. Alright, going into the final 3 turns, I need to be as high as possible. See, this is really bad, though. Toadette was in a terrible spot. Getting a star on turn 2 is not ideal. Raysfire has had some interesting interactions with Skibidi Toilet over the years. What is Blood talking about? I've never interacted with a toilet in my life. Wait, that's not true. All right, here we go. Let's see. Moment of truth, guys. I don't know. I don't really feel confident in this one, personally. And I don't even have any buddies. I have no friends. This is so sad. All right, here we go. Going back in. Round 2 today. Okay, good start. First star, upper left. Not bad. What we want is we want everyone to skip the happening space, so they have to do another loop. And then, eventually, when they get there, we want the game to be, like, over, basically. Nice. Good 0. Okay, good. She missed. So we need everyone to miss those 2 exclamation points, if possible. Every turn they don't go in there is good for us. Ah, she'd have won. I mean, like, it's not great, but she stalled for an extra turn, so it's playable. Second stream ever. What's up, Sleeping Idiot? Guys, that's their name. Their name is Sleeping Idiot. Oh, nice. That's good. She goes back out. Look at this. Look at this. She goes, whoop. Oh, she's going back in the pipe again. She's farming happening spaces right now. I do feel pretty decent about this attempt so far, but this is where the problem begins, because he's probably going to get a star here, unless he gets Piranha Plant. He could get Piranha Plant so he couldn't afford it. That would be the best. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, big! We need that. By him getting the Piranha Plant, he can't buy the star now. And it does mean that Goomba will probably get a star because he's going to buy the golden pipe, but, like, that's actually fine. The main thing that we're trying to limit by playing on this board is the total number of stars gathered. I don't think it's possible for them to all have 0 at the end of a game, unless you're really lucky. Okay, he goes golden. Normally the problem here is that there's a star in the bottom left, and then they get a pipe after. He bought the pipe without a star. I mean, this is pretty good. We're through 6 turns, starless, man. Wait, but he could get a star here if he steals. We need another Piranha Plant, not Lakitu. But I feel like he's gonna get Lakitu. I just get the vibe. Never mind, there's gonna be 2 stars this turn. Because he's gonna steal from me, buy a star, then Goomba Pipes gets another star, so... We're seeing some cracks here. I mean, it can still be the run, theoretically. Dude, this could be the no reset run. Even if we lose, we have 0 resets, which is crazy. But now that I noticed it, I think we might be jinxed and it might be over. All right, well, that guy, this was expected. I mean, he had the pipe, right? We knew this was gonna happen. Look, I might not win this game, but I do want to point out that this is kind of a crazy game because I have not had to reset at all. We could have a no reset game, which I've not had the entire time I've done the challenge. Dude! Wait a minute. At this point, I'm just getting hyped for a possible perfect run. I only have one more roll left. If we get one more to 0 next turn, it'll be the God run. Oh! What? We just got a 0 10 times in a row. Now I don't even care if I lose, really. I don't think anyone can get there. Does she get there? No shot. I mean, I don't think it changes anything. She does get there, dude. A double whammy. Look, I mean, it was always going to be a double bonus star game. It would be actually easier, low-key, if there was one bonus star instead of 2. If I win one of the bonus stars, that's not enough, because then someone else can win the other one, and I still lose by a star. What is that guy doing? He's saving that item for next game. Is this guy gonna do the same thing? Well, he doesn't have money, so he can't even buy it. No, wait, but he gets a star because he hit the special event. What? Guys, it doesn't change anything. It just adds drama, okay? It's suspenseful. Okay, here we go. Let's see how this one plays out. Okay, whatever, dude. I mean, give me, like, rich bonus or something. I don't know. Okay, wait a minute. Let me cook here. Do I win that, actually? I kind of did bad. Okay, I do. But now you just gotta give me a little slowpoke action, man. Any slowpoke stars? Any slowpoke havers? Oh! We've done it! What? It's crazy! We played a game of Mario Party, rolling only zeros, never had to reset a turn, and then we win the game. Look at that. What?
Now, I'm not a mathematician, but that game felt like insane odds while it was happening, and after running the numbers, it was even more wild than I originally expected. There was only a 25% chance I'd get to go first during turn order, only about a 2% chance I'd get 10 zeros in a row, and only about a 10% chance that I'd get the winning bonus stars needed out of the total possible options, giving the chances of this run to be 1 in 2,158, or not even a half of a percent. And yet somehow I made it happen. Not because I'm good, not because I had a plan, but because Super Mario Party is a lawless land where nothing makes sense and doing literally nothing can win you the game.